I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what?
What photograph?
I think he's referring to... Oh, let me try that again. I think he's referring to... this one.
So you're a detective, weren't you, mister?
Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal, when they face me...
They coughed up.
They coughed it up. Blood, lungs, teeth, you name it.
Yes.
Coughed it up. They confessed. Along with confessing to losing their teeth, lungs, and blood. They babbled like babies. You know, I may have seemed like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. Oh, fuck off. We don't need that shit. I wouldn't doubt it. Every day I drag the dirt out of the suspects of mouths of suspect after suspect, and before long they called me the Cuff-Up Queen. I still resented that name. I didn't choose it. They just picked it out of a names out of a hat.
Oh, I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches.
Oof.
Ooh.
And you were let go or fired? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator, and it was these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go. I'll still be one today. It was all because of that case, the SL9 incident. SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean... Okay, I guess we gotta present something.
The knife or the number?
Well, the number.
Okay. What do you think about this?
The SL9 incident. It was written on that knife. And on that note. And on the wall was someone's blood.
And it says, enemies of the air beware. And there's a cat hanging there.
Alright, yeah, there was a cat there too. And then for some reason, nearly headless Nick got killed. Somehow.
He didn't get killed, he got petrified somehow, which is, they've never still explained that. Because everyone's like, how did Headless Nick get petrified? He's dead.
A ghost, yeah.
Yeah.
And they explained how...
Well, they explained...
Colin, wasn't it? That
yeah, he was looking through the his camera.
No. It was someone else that looked through Nick that got petrified.
It was someone, I can't remember who that was. It was someone through nearly Headless Nick.
Yeah. Anyway, Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know.
Really?
That knife was evidence from that case, the murder weapon. It was due for transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected, the SL9 isn't over, not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? Also, might as well ask about this because people said that she was wearing a muffler and now she's not. If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes. So you went straight to the scene of the crime. I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes.
In other words, 5 minutes after the crime.
Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were.
The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Star. Your lying was the problem.
Listen, little girl. I had my testimony disregarded before. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. That time. That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable.
Disposable to who?
2 years ago, it was the biggest case I ever handled. See? Different outfit.
It's the same outfit with a different hat. That's all it is.
Yeah, well, at least there's not a rice ball on it. Also, it's weird that now Marshall has a suit on underneath his poncho.
I find it weird that it's literally 3 detectives dressed so differently with 3 different styles.
Well, detectives can wear whatever the hell they want as long as it's within the limits of dress code. Like, you've seen police shows, you know, detectives dress however they want as long as it's within the dress code.
Yeah.
The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. So, oh, that's you.
So they didn't solve it?
On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed with extreme prejudice. Executed? Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence, not a shred. What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence of sort. Made up evidence.
What? You mean they executed someone on fabricated evidence?
The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with that case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of a job.
And you were one of those?
Myself and the other person you know well. Wait, could it be? Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Oops, I mean Police Department Security Detail Officer Marshall. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Wait, who's this guy down here? Jake was practically determined.
Particularly.
Oh, whatever. And then it was over and he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL9? There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us.
Wait. Those lunches you sell?
There's only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate. Is Star's old boyfriends? How many does she have anyway? Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence.
There has to be a connection.
So, Rookie. What? It seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes. Then you should take this. A Salisbury steak lunch? I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. We got given lunch! Excellent for putting Officer Marshall in a good mood. Okay, thank you.
Mr. Officer Marshall, is he you? Are you his... Are you going out?
What do you want to know?
I was just wondering what happened to him. Long time ago when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice.
Well, he got demoted down to a patrolman, that's what. I thought I made myself pretty clear about that.
He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous.
Again, being demoted from detective to patrolman does that to you.
And he was nice to me too back then.
Have you not been listening? This would have been when Officer Marshall was a detective. Yes, we know.
But now, he's so cold.
Is she just not paying attention to what I'm saying?
Well, no one else has said anything yet.
Oh, shut up. I've been saying it.
No one of importance.
Jake and I Sorry. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that.
I see, thank you.
Officer Jake Marshall.
Where do we go to find him? Quick, start banging into things. I'm sure you'll just randomly pop up in there somewhere. What are you all doing? Here's a Salisbury steak.
If we need to talk to Marshall, he'd probably be somewhere at the police station.
That makes good sense. Oh, fuck.
At the police station entrance. It's even busier here than it was yesterday.
The detectives are running around so fast, they're blurring.
So is it just one detective moving really fast, or is it a bunch of detectives... sorry, no. Or is it just a bunch of detectives moving behind each other really quickly? I suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here after all.
So the evidence room, the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk, here it is.
She's like a kid at an amusement park.
Ooh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look. Don't think we can get in there, but...
Oh, guard station. Criminal affairs. Yeah, we'll check there. Ah!
Why is this?
So much alcohol?
No, I was going to say so much Western attire.
You're really asking that question?
Oh, that's where Jake Marshall must be.
You think?
Look at all the whiskey that man's got, though.
I just said that! Holy shit, there's a freaking rope trap there.
He's got a cactus with a hat.
What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric.
Deputy Prickles. Cactus. According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room.
Oh, okay. So beyond that door is the evidence room. The scene of the crime.
Seems that way. Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
It's those cacti. They're so prickly, so imposing, it's hard to think straight. What?
Is she just poking it or what? If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert.
What I want to know...
Oh, that's me. What I want to know is, if this is a guard station, where's the guard?
I have a feeling I know who he is already.
Fuck me, I should just...
What gave it away? The cowboy hat, alcohol, the ponchos, the cactus,
okay,
Deputy
you know
Prickles?
what? I'm actually going to authorize this. Editor, put in the... whatchamacallit? The mass face palm scene. You know the one I'm talking about? You know what? I'm going to investigate around here.
Yipes, these sure are prickly. They must be the real deal.
I would think just one big one would be sufficient.
These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually.
Filled with alcohol?
Cacti's filled with alcohol?
Well, it's cactus juice, technically.
This isn't freaking Avatar.
It's actually legit.
Should try some of this cactus juice, eh?
It'll quench you. But not like, you shouldn't... Yeah, when you're in a desert, don't drink from a cactus.
Yeah.
I think it actually dehydrates you more. How so?
Encased in a cold, rigid shell with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her.
I'm not so sure I see the resemblance.
It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity. I swear in some pre-18-year-old way. She just called her sister a frigid bitch. It's without saying it, she somehow called her sister a the swinging door makes the place look like some kind of saloon.
But look, it's nailed shut, so you can't get in that way.
Of course not. If you went in through there, the cactus would fall over. Ouch.
I'll say it would be more like yarg for myself. Okay, I'm kind of curious about this.
Look on the floor, a lasso.
Looks like it's set up to trap something.
A trap here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here, but the lasso missed.
You sure have an active imagination. Seriously? No questions about why there's so much alcohol in here?
There's a security guard uniform hanging here.
That's not a security guard's uniform. It looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly.
Leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... What was that called again? Assless chaps! Woo!
Nah, I think she's trying to say poncho.
A punchy? A paunchy? A pinchy? I know. A poochie. Sweet lord.
Oh, I'm trying to think of any poochie lines here, but I can't.
Wait, maybe that wasn't it.
It's a poncho, but I think I keep that information to myself for the time being. It looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here.
There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check out who went in and out of there.
We could, but we're not going to. The evidence room's beyond that door.
Let's just walk in. It won't open.
You thought it would be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. Okay, nothing else. Nothing else. Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
No, we have to try. I think he's in here somewhere. We just gotta find him. Oh, back out here. This place has changed with fanatic. Charged with the frantic energy as always.
Please? Wasn't that...
Ah.
One steak lunch, please. Oh, it's you.
Detective Gumshoe.
Nah, now's no time for chit-chat. Pal, I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland. You mean... Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale.
I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking.
Now's no time for despair, pal. We've caught our criminal, now we just need evidence.
The criminal? You mean...
You heard about the stabbing at the police department evidence room, right, pal?
Well, yeah, I was there. On the same day the detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department.
And the perpetrator, do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. There was a suspect. It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy.
But Detective Gumshoe, who was it?
Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak lunch pronto. Standing around here talking isn't gonna fill my belly. Wait, don't leave. You want to know more? Head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. Later. He ran off to the evidence room.
Well, this investigation is off to a running start.
Do we now go to the detention center, I guess?
Yes, but we have to go to writing code first.
Yeah.
wonder who they arrested.
Who's
Anyway.
doing the voice?
Well, it depends on who's here.
Okay. Still, I don't feel better about things a little. I do feel better about... I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess they did. Best not to go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing.
Oh. That's you, mate. Well, what was that?
If it is who I think it is, I'm wondering why they haven't taken it off of him. Okay. Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator? I'll say... fuck. I'll say I wasn't the perpetrated against, sir.
I was the perpetrated against.
I was whatever perpetrated against, sir. That's what I meant to say. Hi, greetings, sir.
Wait, I know who you are.
Excuse me, but this is Miss Edgeworth's, anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I got a report, sir.
Officer Meekins, so you're a guard here at the detention center?
No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a lost little patrolman, like a lost little lamb, sir.
Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report?
No, sir, how should I say this? Wait, isn't he... Is he... You're Officer Meekins. You didn't, did you? Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir.
What? What?
Now, this is unexpected turn of events. Again, why wasn't his megaphone taken?
Look at his ID, it's him saluting.
Hmm. Oh, wrong one. Sir, I'm in a patrolman with general affairs, sir. Ow, I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins. I had some business that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir.
So normally there's a guard at the evidence room.
Gee, I wonder who it is. That's right, sir. Because of the evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious owl?
What the hell did he just do?
He slammed his hand into his bandage hand.
Oh.
And then I'm guessing somehow he managed to... I'm guessing he has handcuffs on him. And somehow he choked himself. What the heck is this guy doing?
So what happened then?
After that day, sir, everything went white. I saw a red and I blacked out. And then I came to, I was here in the detention center. How long were you out for? Days?
Might I ask what happened to your hand?
Sir, there was no one... Wait. There was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did it. I could wrap it up, sir. A bandage on his hand. Just like Miss Sky.
Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office.
First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. After, you tell us the victim. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? So please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. If you have to label me as a perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me as a victim. I would, but you happen to be in detention and alive and well at that. Yes, I suppose that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I say he leans heavily on the total stranger side. So you didn't know him. Sir, I work in a tiny department void of light or other creature comforts. I don't know any detectives.
So if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him?
Because he was a total stranger.
But surely he would have said, oh, hi, I'm Bruce Goodman, detective, or whatever.
How would he know that? Sir, if I had no intention of killing him, sir, no. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir. At least someone around here is more confused than I am. About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime? Well, you see, sir,
Don't you think you should just confess?
But sir, but there was nothing I could do. Nothing you could do. Sir, to tell you the truth, sir, what happened, when the detective pointed the knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious. The next thing you knew, you were, huh? Then, when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir, alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared.
What?
Then when I looked down, I saw gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shock, oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how I felt? The victim's body disappeared.
That's some story.